Hi guys, it's Karen. Welcome to another video. I have here a basket, a full crowded, there's nothing else I can put inside. Everything bought on Iherb. Everything there is in this box I bought on Iherb, and I wanted to give you my thoughts about them. I always say in my videos that when I buy makeup that I will let you know what I think about the makeup, and now it's the time that I'm going to tell you what I think about the makeup that I bought on Iherb. So some of these I bought a long time ago, some of these are relatively new, so I just picked up everything I remembered buying on Iherb, and now let's review them. First of all, I'm going to start with the primer, just because it's crowded here and it's almost, you know, things are almost falling, so that one fell right into my hands, so we'll start with this. This is by Wet n Wild. This is a primer. This is, yeah, this called Invisible Primer Base. This is a silicone based primer. Let's take some out. Looks like a cream, and you apply it, of course, on your face, not on your hand. It doesn't have any silicone in it. Well, you can't really see anything. Can you see something? No, it's transparent. I like it. I think it's a good primer. It's, you know, it battles, no battles. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. It's a good primer. It's silicone free, which is very nice, and it feels like silicone. So it's silicone free but feels like silicone. Very good primer. Affordable, very good primer. I highly recommend getting it. I feel like it's, you know, it says here the one silicone free primer that does it all. I agree. I think it's a good primer and very affordable. I mean, very. Wet n Wild are one of the most affordable brands on Iherb for makeup, so definitely recommend this one. Put it here. Okay, next up, another one from Wet n Wild, but this one I don't recommend. I don't like it at all. This is a Photo Focus banana powder. It says loose setting powder. I don't like it at all. Look at that. I don't know if you can see the shade. Yeah, I know, banana. It's shaded. I don't know. I don't like it. It's too, I don't know how to explain it, but it's too powdery. Too powdery. It feels like talc. I'm not sure it has talc in it. Let's see in the ingredient list. But it feels like, yeah, the first is nylon 12. I have no idea what it means. And then talc. It feels like you're wearing talc on your face. Don't like it at all. It's huge, humongous. It's 20 grams, but I don't use it. Bummer. Okay, another powder. This is from Airspun loose face powder. This is the powder I have on me today. This is in translucent. Wait, it's not aligned. This is in translucent. It's a nice powder, but it's not a nice powder. It's in between. It's not a very good primer, and it's not a bad primer. It's okay primer. I have nothing bad to say about it. I think I didn't like the smell so much. Yeah, the smell is not my cup of tea. But I don't know, I didn't really like it. Let's see, this one is talc in number 1. Now I understand why I don't like it. I don't know why I buy powders with talc. Well, I guess I didn't know initially that I don't like powders that has talc inside. So I don't like them so much. This one a tiny bit more than this one. I don't know why, but I don't like them. Don't like them. Okay, concealers. So I have 5 here. I have two from LA Girl. Two from LA Girl. Same line, just different shades. This is called Pro Conceal High Definition Concealer. I have two. One is very, very dark and I use it as a bronzer. This one is in the shade Beautiful Bronzer, and this one is in shade Yellow. So I have two. This one, as I said, I use as a bronzer. And this one is good to correct under eye area. So these two, love them. I really love LA Girl things. They are great. So really like them. It looks like that. The only downside is this, the wand, that I don't really like. This is the downside, because you know it looks like a brush, but you know it could have been better. This is the only thing I don't like about them. The quality is great. The price is great. Okay, two more or three more from e.l.f. I have three from e.l.f. So I have one is the 16 Hours Camo Concealer in Matte Finish. This one is in the shade Medium Beige. I have this one, which is the Hydrating Camo Concealer Satin Finish. This one is in the shade Light Beige. So these two, and this one is a corrector. This one is a color correcting stick in orange. So this one I usually use under my eyes to hide the bags that I have here, and these are just two concealers. I think they are great. The only downside is the scent. It has horrible scent, at least the hydrating one. Let's see if the 16-hour one. Okay, 16-hour one, 16 Hours Camo Concealer has a more normal scent. You know, it doesn't smell like roses. Okay, why doesn't it focus? Because I have too many things on my hand, in my hand, I guess. So, you know, it has a normal scent, but the hydrating one has a disgusting scent. I really don't like the scent, but other than the scent, this is a really good concealer, and again, affordable. And this one also is very, very nice. I like using it when I remember to use it, because sometimes I just forget that I have it. Okay, next up, this I have highlighters. Okay, first one from Wet n Wild. This is the Mega Glow Highlighting Powder. This one is in the shade Precious Petals. And I also have, oh, this is a bronzer, sorry. I have two highlighters. Sorry about that, I was sure it was a highlighter. This is the problem with Wet n Wild. Yep, it comes out of the hinge and the hinge is broken, so that's a big bummer. But other than that, the quality itself is really good. This is a very nice highlighter. So the quality is good, but the box is just horrifying. Next up, from Physician Formula, I have this highlighter. It's called Warm Nude. I really like it because it gives you versatility. You can use by rows or by columns, so it's really, really nice. I usually use it by columns and use a pink one or this warm one, or you know, sometimes I just take my brush and just scroll it, and whatever shade I get, I'm happy. This one I got, this is it. So it's really nice. I really like it. It's not as affordable as the Wet n Wild. Physician Formula are not as affordable as Wet n Wild, but relatively good price. So next up are bronzers. I have tons of bronzers from that I bought on Iherb. I'm going to start with this one by Wet n Wild. This is their Color Icon bronzer. This one is in the shade Ticket to Brazil. So So this one I hit pan, but I haven't used that for a long time. I don't know why. This is it. It's a bit orangey. Sometimes I like orange, sometimes I don't. God knows why. I have another bronzer called What Shady Beaches. This one came broken and I had to fix it. This one has a darker shade. I like that one better. This one is a bit too orangey, to my likings anyway. Okay, I have from e.l.f. So Wet n Wild, very affordable. e.l.f. also very affordable. This one is the primer infused bronzer in the shade Forever Sunkissed. Let's try and swatch it. As you can see, I hit pan. This is lighter, definitely lighter. Okay, now I have from Physician Formula 3 butter bronzers. I have the original. This is bronzer. This one has a nice scent to it, but very muted, not very strong scent. This one looks like that. Very light. I have two more. I have the butter donut that looks like this. This is the outer packaging, and inside it looks like this. It doesn't have the pattern anymore, but it still has the sugary scent to it. And where am I? So I want double swatch here. Also very light. And the last one I have is butter coffee, which looks like this. And inside, of course, the pattern is long gone, but it had a very beautiful pattern. This one is very very creamy and very flaky here. Very flaky, as you can see, but it has a very beautiful shade. Okay, so I have these 6 minis. This is by Everyday Minerals. There we have one highlighter. I don't know if you can see that. It's a really small one. This is called Sheer Honesty. I have one bronzer, which is this one. It's called Bronze the Day Away. And I have 4 blushes. There's I'm Taken. This one is Smart to Work. This one is Field of Roses. And this one is, oh my god, what happened here? I'm full of bronzer. All Smiles. So these are very, very nice. I really, really like them. Nice powders. It comes like this. And it's a mineral based powder. Oh, you can't really see much, so we're not going to swatch them, but they are very good. I really like them. I don't think it's available anymore, but I really like it. Okay, from e.l.f. this is primer infused blush. This one is in this shade Always Cheeky. Also heat pan. This is also very, very affordable. This is very, very creamy. I really like it. It's a very good blush. It's a bit flaky, but on the cheeks it's perfectly okay. Maybe we'll do the blushes on this side, because I have a few blushes here, so maybe we'll do, let's swatch again on the other side. So I'm just taking some from this e.l.f. Very affordable e.l.f. Very good quality. Not everything I love about e.l.f., but this one I really like. I have 2 more e.l.f. blushes. These are minis. Well, maybe not minis, but they're very small. Let's swatch them. I love them. I think they are great. But this is too hard to do on the wrong hand. Okay, so this one is Peony, and it's very easy to blend, so don't worry about it. Really, really easy to blend, really affordable. This is the Guava. I love them. They have more shades, but they're always out of stock. So I really, if I could, I would have bought more shades, because this is really great. Okay, now I have 3 blushes from LA Girl. This one is relatively new to my collection. When I opened it initially, it popped out. This guy, it's too dry, and I'm not sure that I like it. This is it. I really like LA Girl products, but this one, not so much. Maybe because it's too dry. I find it hard for application, so I don't really recommend. I don't know, maybe it's just because mine is too dry, but the shade is beautiful, and maybe because it's dry it's hard for me to apply it. If I had a different one that is fresher, maybe that would have been okay. I have these 2 cream blushes by LA Girl. These are so cute. I have Grace and Hot Shot. So let's try Hot Shot first. It comes like this, and you have to take, I usually apply it to my finger, and then, like I did now. Well, I didn't do it on my finger, but I usually do it not on my finger, on the back of my hand I meant, and just I take a tiny bit. Now it looks daunting and scary, but when you apply it on your cheeks and you apply a small amount, then that's okay. And I'm light, you know. Let's take Grace, which is the other one, and this is it. This is Grace. I love them. I think they are great, and they LA Girl are very, very, very affordable. Very, very affordable, and I love them. I have another LA Girl product. This is a eyeshadow primer. This is their high definition eyeshadow primer. This one is at the end of its life, but I have 2 backups. Where we can see that. Yeah, no, there's nothing really to see. This is it. It's skin color. Mine is in the shade Nude. I really like it. I love it. I think it's great. Hence, I have 2 backups. I love it. It's a very good eyeshadow primer. First of all, it's very easy to apply. You apply directly from the stick. Easy, breezy. You know, you can just smudge it a bit with your finger, but you don't have to. And the eyeshadow sticks to it, and it covers if you have any redness or anything, because it is shaded, that it covers everything. So I love it. It's very affordable, and as I said, I have 2 new ones, so definitely recommend. Okay, now for the lips. For the lips I have 3 products, but I'm pretty sure that I also bought this one. So 4 products. Okay, we'll start with the first one. This is by L'Oreal. This is their Color Shine. This one is in the shade 908. I love the series of L'Oreal Color Shine. I think they are perfect. Let's swatch them here. They are very good, creamy, very, very creamy. They don't dry my lips. They're not sticky. I don't feel like I can't talk, and it's opaque enough for me. I love it. I really, really love it. I really think that it is just like high-end, but with a cheap and affordable price tag. Love this L'Oreal. I have another shade in my wallet, in my purse, that I really, really like. It is a bit more sheer than this one. This one is more opaque. Next one is from Revlon. This is called Revlon Super Luscious in the shade 473. This is dark. This is more for the winter time. For me anyway. This is definitely darker, but also a very good, very affordable lipstick. I read that they are going on bankruptcy, Revlon, after 90 years. I'm hoping that it was fake news, because I love these. I have another one. Yeah, I have another one. 430, right, forgot about it. Same series, just different shade. This one is definitely pinker. So I really like them. I think they are very good lipsticks, and I'm really sad, and I really am kind of hoping that it was fake news, that Revlon filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. I really hope that it is not true, because I think that they are great. Okay, from ELF I have the lip lacquer. This one is in the shade Fantasy, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'm not mistaken. So lip lacquer by ELF in Fantasy. I don't like it. I just don't like it. I don't like the wand. I don't like the feeling that I have on my lips when I'm using the wand. It's sheer. I applied it here above the lipsticks. It's sheer, it's sticky. I don't like it. It's affordable, but it's not for me. Maybe someone else will like it. I don't. This is not my cup of tea. And speaking of my cup of tea, this is definitely my cup of tea. This is by Maybelline. This is the Lifter Gloss. I have this one in the shade 003. I really like it. Look at this beautiful shade. I love the formula. It has hyaluronic acid. It's not sticky, it's not tacky, it's comfortable on the lips. I have another shade, but I bought it somewhere else, so I didn't include it. Great. I love it. Next up, brows. I have two from ELF. One is the Shape and Stay brow pencil. This is basically wax. This is basically wax. This is how it looks like. You just apply it. I apply it on my what's going on? I apply it on my brows after I apply my brow pencil, and then I use spatula and just set my brows the way I want them. I really like it. It's affordable, does a great job. This one from ELF is the Wow Brow. Mine is in the shade Taupe. It's very, very small. I don't like it. I don't know, I don't know if even how to explain why I don't like it. I think I'm not in focus. Yeah, now. I don't like it. It's too small. The wand is too small. It's really, really tiny. Maybe the shade match is not good for me. It's affordable, but I don't like it. It doesn't style my brows the way I want them to be. I don't know. I don't like them. Okay, last three products. All of them are from LA Girl. First of all is the Ultimate Instant Stay Auto Liner in the shade Forever Bare. This is a lip liner. This one is a retractable one. Let's just, oh god, what did I do? I broke it. This is fun. Yeah, definitely. Okay, let's try, at least that you will see the shade. It's a very nice shade. I really like it. I love most of my LA Girl products, really most of them. I have these two from the Neon Eyeliners. I have the purple, which is called Vivid and I have Fresh, which is the light mint. Both of them are really, really good. I really like them. Let's just swatch them. This is the purple in Vivid, and this is the lime green. So the blue one is Vivid, and the light turquoise Fresh. I have another one in blue, but I didn't buy it on Iherb, so I don't want to show it here. I didn't buy it on Iherb, but you know what? Let's just show it to you anyways, because you can buy that on Iherb. This is Electric. This is Electric. There is, I think, a yellow and a black, if I'm not mistaken, in this collection. I really love them. As I said, from LA Girl, well, most of the things that I have on from LA Girl I really, really like. I have an eyeshadow palette from them that I decluttered because I didn't really like it, but I think other than that, I think that almost everything else from LA Girl I like. From ELF I also have the bite size eyeshadow palettes. Totally forgot that I have them. Not really a huge fan. I remember watching for years YouTubers showing these bite-size eyeshadow palettes and raving and raving and raving on and on about them, and then they came to Iherb and I bought them. I wasn't that excited about them. You know what, let me find them. I had 4. One I decluttered because I really didn't like it, so I have 3 bite-size eyeshadow palettes. This one is Truffles, the middle one is Rose Water, and this one is Cream and Sugar. These are okay. I kept these because they are okay. I can't create looks with them. This one is the least favorite, but this one has a good quality and least favorite. The one that I didn't keep was, I think, Berry something, and I didn't like the shades and the quality wasn't that good. So I have these 3. I don't know if I will purchase more. I mean, Cream and Sugar is nice, but the amount of looks that I can create from these are very, very small. Same for Rose Water, and Truffles, not my cup of tea, so don't really like them. But when I looked for them, I found that I have this one from Wet n Wild. I also bought this on Iherb. This is Color Icon in Patalette, something like that, and this one I really like. This one is very good quality, very good shades. I can create several looks with them. The shimmers are great, really, really beautiful, and this is very, very affordable, very drugstore, like it. And the packaging is very, very good for Wet n Wild. Usually their packages are not that great. And again, when I looked for the bite size, I also found these that I bought on Iherb. These are called, well, I don't know. This is so tiny, I have no idea what the name of them, but I haven't used them since I bought them. So these are eyeshadows. These are eyeshadows. I have 3 shades. I guess the shade name is written down here, but this is so tiny. This is really, really small. I can't really see what it says. So I have 3 shades. I have a silvery one. Can you see something here? I have a gold one. I think this one is called 24 karat gold or something like that. This is here, and the last one is something like a pinky one. Don't really remember the name. Here, I'll show it to you closer. These 3 here. I don't like them, I don't use them. I don't know what I was thinking when I bought them. I don't use these kind of products, so I have no use for them, but I keep them. I don't know why even. It's taking them forever to dry. They're nice. I mean, I guess that if I wanted to apply just one color to my eyelids, then maybe that would be okay. But I usually like, as you can see, create something more complex than just one and done eyeshadow palettes. But maybe if I was looking for something that is one and done, then maybe that would be okay. Well, this is, I guess, all the makeup that I bought from Iherb. I don't remember anything else, but you know, maybe I do have more and I totally forgot about them, and that means that I don't really like them and I don't really use them. Okay, so these are just quick reviews for things that I bought on Iherb, and if I like them or don't like them, if I'm going to repurchase them or not repurchase them. I think most of them I'm not going to repurchase, just because let's say the blushes, I really like them, the e.l.f. blushes and the LA Girl blushes, and I will buy more colors, but I will not replace the colors that I already have, because it's going to take forever for me to finish them. But let's say, for example, like the eyeshadow primer, I did repurchase because it's very good quality and it's something that is, you know, I'm using frequently, so I really do need. I hope that makes any kind of sense. Okay, so these and these are the swatches that we have. Here are a bit more swatches of the bronzers. So we are swatched out, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I really like swatching. I love swatching. As you can see, I really love swatching. I swatch very crooked, but I love swatching. Okay, enjoyed. Thumbs up, subscribe before you leave, join my family here on YouTube. Don't forget to turn on the notification, and that way you will know whenever I'm uploading a new video. And with that said, I will catch you all in my next video.